Trixie is one of the sweetest dogs I've ever been around, except she gets a little bit nervous around other dogs and sometimes other people. We knew that when we got her from a county dog shelter, but it got worse, unfortunately, when our neighbor had a pit bull who attacked her. Now Trixie is very nervous when she notices other dogs. She's what they call hypervigilant. We've tried for a number of years, ever since we had the incident, to figure out a way to deal with Trixie's reactivity. One of the things we first tried is working with a private trainer, and we had some success there, but not a lot. Then I read a story about pack walk in the local newspaper and decided that that might be worth giving a try.
A pack walk is an event where dogs can be in their natural pack environment, helping them to socialize and combat individual obstacles. Unlike what you see on a daily basis in your local neighborhood, where individual dogs are being walked by their owners, a pack walk provides dogs with the opportunity to interact and socialize with other dogs. In Athens, Ohio, a dog trainer named Roseanne Krager started a free, bi-weekly pack walk for local community members.
I started doing the pack walks, or created the pack walks, after I did my training with Cesar Millan in California. I was out there in October with him and came back and said, this is we need to have this in Athens. This is a no-brainer as far as getting dogs out together in a social situation safely.
So we took Trixie on her first pack walk. I wasn't sure what to expect because there would be a lot of dogs there, and I wasn't sure how she would react. She did pretty well overall, had a few reactive moments. Since then, we've been trying to go on a regular basis, and she's become more and more comfortable around other dogs, less and less reactive on the pack walks. In short, the pack walks have helped her settle down, relax, and try to enjoy being a dog a little bit more.
Trixie's story is just one of many. Dogs and their owners from across the Athens community have the opportunity to come together to tackle their individual problems through this unique form of socialization.
When my boyfriend adopted him, he had no socialization skills, had never been around other dogs. So when we walked him, he would want to go to other dogs, and there was a lot of aggression, and he didn't know how to handle it. So for him, it's been calming, learning to interact with other dogs, be around other dogs, and now we can walk in the pack walk with lots of other dogs in our neighborhood with other dogs, and he's fine with it now. And he loves it. He gets really excited on the weekends when he knows that it's a pack walk day.
Well, I know for my 4, it was to get them socialized because my dogs were always on the farm. I would take them places, but to interact like city dogs, get to interact more on a daily basis with dogs and people and other distractions in town. And I wanted my dogs to start experiencing that, so they had more global socialization.
For the dogs that I have, who have generally come from a show dog environment, they've had a lot of dog exposure, but in that environment, you don't necessarily allow the dogs to interact. And so for my dogs, I think it's a matter of seeing different breeds, different types of dogs, different temperaments. And it's a great role model for moving a dog forward that might have some under-socialized lifestyle.
Pack walks are an extremely useful tool for socializing dogs, regardless of their backgrounds. And the founders of the Pack Walk in Athens can share reasons for why this activity is so successful.
Dogs really can model some of their behavior, seeing other dogs. You have a controlled environment. It's a pack animal. They see the pack moving comfortably and calmly. And I think they mimic some of that behavior and realize they can be around a number of dogs and not have to be reactive and not have fear of having a dog turn at them and have a negative experience with dogs they don't know.
If they come often enough, the dog is like, all right, this is my pack. I may still have to be on the outside of the pack, but I want to be part of this group of dogs.
A pack walk is not just a group of dogs walking together. It is the collaboration of experienced trainers and eager community members, working towards achieving milestones with their canine companions.
just come walk with us if you want to see what it's about. Just as a human, just come be part of the pack. But two, to learn a little bit about dog psychology. I mean, we practice dog psychology every time we walk. It may not seem like it, but, I know as coordinators, several different people are watching, we will do what's the best interest of your dog. I'll put your dog in front, I'll put your dog behind. All of those things that are going to help make you comfortable and also acclimate your dog to being part of this group. I think once people come to the group, they see the benefits of it. There's still people, I think, that come that want training, and that's not the purpose of this anymore. This is to just be social with dogs.
There are those who are wondering whether or not their dog will be okay in that setting, and the reality is that that's the whole reason for the setting, is to help socialize your dog. So there are people who hesitate because they're nervous or embarrassed about their dog's behavior, and what we usually tell them is almost every dog that started in this pack probably had some misbehaving personality, and it's through the pack walks that they've developed into this calmer companion.
It has completely changed this dog, and it's hard, when you have a dog that's reactive, you don't have as many opportunities to get them out and get them socialized. We can't go to a dog park. That's not a realistic goal for him. So this is how he gets to be social, and like I said, he loves it and we love it. So I think it's a wonderful thing, and we're here pretty much every time we can be. So I would highly recommend any opportunities to pack.